From the heart of downtown Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher, and you are watching News Brief. Here are your local headlines. According to the U.S. News and World Report, the city of Kokomo is the 11th most affordable place in the U.S. to buy a retirement home. U.S. News analyzed Census Bureau data to find the 50 most affordable places where homeowners over 65 pay the least amount of monthly housing costs, with and without a mortgage. Kokomo boasts Indiana's largest free-to-ride bus system and an expanding network of pedestrian and walking paths that connect the city's residential neighborhoods to its historic downtown. For baby boomers who are working longer or seeking part-time employment after leaving their primary careers, Kokomo's active economy will continue to provide them with employment opportunities. Kokomo was joined by 7 other Indiana cities on the list. No state placed more cities on the ranking than Indiana. With the warm weather we are having this week, it's not that difficult to think about Easter being right around the corner. The Kokomo Parks and Recreation Department is already preparing for the annual child and adult Easter egg hunt.
Hey everybody, Mike Dukes here. I'm at Northwest Park. We're on March 28th at 1 p.m. Hundreds of kids are going to be here. Why? Because this field I'm standing on is going to be filled with 10,000 Easter eggs. There are all sorts of prizes to be had. Little things like maybe action figures all the way up to maybe, I don't know, a new bicycle. It's a lot of fun for kids. And come on, you remember the rush, right? You're going along, hunting for those Easter eggs. It's awesome. And maybe you bring your kids here and you feel kind of nostalgic. You're like, man, I wish I could do that again. Well, you're in luck. Because that same day, March 28th at 8:30 p.m., if you go to Jackson Morrow Park, there's an adult Easter egg hunt. And yes, it is as awesome as it sounds. Hundreds of people, ready, set, go, and it is a mad rush to get all those Easter eggs. Awesome prizes to be had too. Maybe you win a grill, maybe you'll win a TV. There's some pretty spectacular things to be had, but a word of warning, don't stop. When they say go, there are going to be Easter eggs right in front of you. If you're first in line and you've got hundreds of people behind you, do yourself a favor, ignore those eggs and keep going. You don't want to get trampled. That would be bad. But hey, March 28th, Easter egg goodness for kids and adults. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Back to you, April.
If you have any questions, please contact the park office at 765-456-7275. Indiana University Kokomo's role in the continued growth of North Central Indiana took center stage at the IU Council for Regional Engagement and Development meeting on campus. Chancellor Susan Gzecki, Kokomo Mayor Greg Goodnight, and Morgan Young, facilitator for the Creating Entrepreneurial Opportunities CEO program, all talked about how they've worked in partnership to grow the campus and community. Bill Stephen, Creed Chairman and IU Vice President for Engagement, said regional campuses are doing good work in regional development, but that IU Kokomo has shown how success is possible even in a challenging economic environment. IU Kokomo gained its downtown gymnasium in partnership with the City of Kokomo and the Kokomo schools. CM Gzecki said the gym allows the athletic programs to grow and attract more students to the campus. That improves the quality of life for area residents, a key factor for Goodnight. She also cited a partnership with Chrysler that makes internships available to IU Kokomo students. Several of those students have accepted full-time employment with the company after graduation and stay in the community. On the city's side, Goodnight said offering high quality of life amenities such as walkable neighborhoods, parks, public transportation, and a variety of housing options contributes to keeping young people in the community and attracting others to not only work in Howard County, but live there too. IU Kokomo is one of the program's sponsors with a Creed Regional Economic Development Grant. CM Gazecki and School of Business Dean Alan Krabenhoft are among the campus leaders who have interacted with the CEO students. Creed meets 4 times a year and includes members appointed by the chancellor of each regional campus. It provides a forum for discussing economic development issues and for sharing best practices in regional development. The Literacy Coalition's 5th annual Dancing with the Stars competition will be held this coming Saturday, March 21st at 6:30 p.m. located at Bel Air Event Center at 3014 South Webster Street. The event will kick off with a special Meet the Dancers reception starting at 5:30 p.m. Tickets are $50 each. There will be a cash bar both during the reception and dinner. This event is for adults only and dress code is semi-formal. You can vote for your favorite dance couple in the People's Choice Award. Now, join us for Now You Know as we take a look at the history of Kokomo Rubber Tire Company. Welcome to Now You Know. Kokomo has some wonderful old buildings, and if you've ever taken your bike on a ride along the Industrial Heritage Trail, you may have wondered about some of the buildings you pass, like the old Haynes buildings or the one on Main Street occupied by the Northside Music Company. While Northside has called the building home for over 50 years, it was not always so. That particular building was once occupied by a completely different sort of entity, the Kokomo Rubber Company. The rubber company began with a local man named David C. Spraker. Spraker, who was originally from Greensburg, Indiana, came to Kokomo to live with his aunt and uncle after his parents passed away. He was twice elected to the office of Howard County Treasurer, and in 1886, during the gas boom, Spraker was a primary promoter of drilling for natural gas and was vice president of Kokomo Natural Gas and Oil Company. No one is certain why, but when Elwood Haynes was looking for a method of softening the ride of his car, the Pioneer, he was directed to Spraker. Spraker then developed a pneumatic tire for Elwood Haynes in 1895, a Kokomo first. In 1896, Spraker, along with 6 investors from Chicago, formed the Kokomo Rubber Company. The company, which focused on the making of tires, was originally located at 336 South Main Street, close to the NISCO building, but by 1910 they relocated to 1042 South Main Street. At first, the company produced only buggy and bicycle tires, but automobile tires soon followed. William Swern Sr., an employee of the Kokomo Rubber Company, was instrumental in utilizing an assembly line in the production of automobile tires and even invented the Swern Build System new type expanding machine in 1923. A major problem for company employees was back problems, and the machine helped to alleviate these issues. The Kokomo Rubber Company closed its doors between 1930 and 1934. Spraker died on August 8, 1933, at the age of 86. So, if you have ever wondered about the Northside Music Company building and didn't know that it was originally home to Kokomo Rubber Tire Company, now you know. And now for your 5-day forecast. Tuesday, intervals of clouds and sunshine, high of 46. Tuesday night, a mostly clear sky, low of 27. Wednesday, sunny along with a few clouds, high of 49. Wednesday night, cloudy, low of 34. Thursday, cloudy with a high of 53. Thursday night, overcast with a low of 33. Friday, partly cloudy skies in the morning will give way to cloudy skies during the afternoon, high of 54. Friday night, clear with a low of 38. Saturday, generally sunny with a high of around 55. Saturday night, a mostly clear sky with a low of 28. Thank you for watching News Brief. Be sure to tune in to Indiana Talks Radio on indianatalks.com for more local news on the hour. For Kgov2 and the City of Kokomo, I'm April Thatcher, and here is your community calendar.